Greetings, I am Lion.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together.
Yay!
We really are, though. We are going to love people because of their differences. That is our mission. It will be a thing.
Yay! Love them because of their differences.
No. And I love them because of their differences. If you were ever the same, I wouldn't love you anymore. Oh, wait. I mean, Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Really simple, basic words. She looks desperately at Yuri. That are very good words.
They're fine.
They work
They're
so
still
well.
I still think my favorite thing has to be like my friend going, I just don't know what to say. And I was like, well, we have words.
I died. That day was so good.
It was very good. My friend was very unhappy that day, but I was like, dang.
I was. All right. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head, which says that you don't get any pictures at all from Natsuki's poems, but you get feelings. And the important thing that's here is that I'm trying to describe that they both have value rather than ascribe specific meaning to each of them, which I have nonetheless done because I don't have all the words that both of them have, and I'm not as elegant as either of them. Everyone's so talented. That face. Woo.
Hi, so talented that I am garbage.
And only Splat understands how bad of garbage I am. And that means that we have a closer bond than anyone else. I mean, so, because everyone's so amazing, so why are we fighting?
Because!
Well, when you put it like that. Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean she does it on purpose or that she specifically likes cute things. It doesn't have to define her, but she is cute, and it's okay.
No kidding.
And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. I know, because I look regularly. I mean, they're really nice boobs. I mean, they're just fun.
They're just out there.
It's just... They're not a negative character trait, and it shouldn't be a problem.
Right.
Big and beautiful, just like they always are. I might be gay. Oh.
You might be gay, and that'll be okay.
Yes!
Sayori! Oh my god. That's why you don't have a boyfriend.
This is also why you're so good. Everyone forgets that I exist at all because you're so inflammatory and irritating. It's great.
Oh my god, I love it that you're very distracting to everyone else, and then I can just sit here and eat my Twinkie.
And do whatever I want.
Sayori stands triumphantly. I did! I had her in the air, and then I put her down. I'm perfect.
Sayori's feet are back on the ground, and she's like, hooray!
Trembling with excitement.
Standing again.
Triumph. Yay! Perfect. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Actually, where did you go? Oh my god, Monika, why did I not, where'd you go?
Oh, make some tea. Wow! That was amazing! I loved that she didn't disappear. She actually left. That was freaking cool, okay?
And it rushes off. Like, she just yeet herself out there, man.
And, like, that is the first, like, motion of a doll actively leaving the screen rather than just disappearing that I have noticed. I think it was the first time it's done.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen that in any game we've played, period.
Oh, yeah,
which is
I believe
amazing.
so. I believe it's the first time I've seen it in any game at all, but that added so much for me. I was like, that was amazing.
It rushes right off.
I love that we admit that Monika's just been standing behind Sayori the whole time, sort of like
Sayori
off to a corner.
in between us? Like,
Monika is in front of you, in between your arms, holding Sayori.
Monika,
I'm
attached.
For backup. Or basically being like, I need to be a part of all club things, and clearly this is in the middle.
Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing, and then the nothing stares back. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monika, who is conveniently right there.
Who is immediately in front of me.
Hey! I have never seen her backside before, though, and I do not ever believe I will get to.
Because what I saw was a ponytail in my face. Completely. I have smelled her hair and had it up my nose now.
Beautiful. It was an intense experience that I do not wish to repeat.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hi.
She nods in return.
to be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things. Wait,
I can organize things.
Oh, there we go. I was
I'm
like,
like,
I'm losing a
whoa,
word
that is
completely. I just lost the word. I was like, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I'm really better at the technical side of things. I'm really good at, like, numbers and, like, statistics and hard and fast facts. You know what? I'm a little bit almost what you might call neurodivergent in that way, in that I don't get emotional things or connect to them very well, but I'm extremely good with, like, patterns and things that are finite and absolute and that really have, like, yes or no values.
All right, so here's then my question. Like,
what's that?
For sure.
Yeah?
So how the fuck are you a leader? Don't you interact with people?
Oh, well, you see, when you sound really confident about everything you say, people just, as I said before, believe you, and then they follow you because they're less confident than you are. And so you can lead with facts and directions and figures, and anytime anyone disagrees with you, while you can't sympathize with them emotionally or help them with their emotional state, you really can just push them over with facts into your position, and then they follow you.
Right. So basically you're calling people all sheeple, which is fair.
I think honestly I might be. And honestly, that's a very, very popular stand in politics. You know, my parents are both in politics, and I think I get that from them. Most of our great leaders really, really aren't very emotional when it comes down to it, except for being angry, but still in their own private bubble. Like, they're not connectively, sympathetically emotional in a lot of ways.
Right. Alright, well, fine. Yes, yeah.
I couldn't even bring myself to interject. There's just too many feelings flying around the room that I didn't know how to interact with. I holds out hand in butterfly meme, looks at all of these. Are these emotions? As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me, but I'll just spill it all to you, because expositionally, you should have the whole story and never have room to, guess or extrapolate where characters are coming from. Also because, clearly I'm supposed to be interested in you and blushy doki doki like you. So, I'm just gonna overshare with you a lot and count on you to be a sort of a support system, and for this to be a sort of an intimate exchange where we're clearly building a friendship and a connection.
Nah.
Oh.
Just stop. It's
That's
okay.
such
honey.
a great response to my ad lib. I'm so pleased.
It's not like though I could blame you. I wouldn't want to be involved either. Which is exactly why I put Sayori there. Hello?
Yeah.
Like, I'm smart about that, and I just, yeah.
You're as smart as me, because what you realized was that you did not want to interact, and so you used Sayori as a buffer. I do that all the time, and it's always worked until this year when I am now suddenly in a club.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I usually take Sayori actually around with me, and I will use her on teachers. It's really effective. I love it. I wasn't able to say anything either, which is why, I just use Sayori. Sayori is really good at saying bullshit. Like, she's kind of really good at having this cookie argument, and I really like the cookie argument with Sayori. It's fantastic. Where I don't have to say anything at all, and Sayori would just completely lose his shit and go off about cookies versus, cupcakes. It's fantastic. It's the thing that I always love engaging in because I never have to do anything, and I like taking naps. Like, it's really good at those times.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is an amazing person in her own way, by herself, outside of what either of us can comprehend or understand. And good for her. I mean, isn't she just amazing?
You could say that.
I just did.
Yeah, I know.
So
you have the ability, but it doesn't, imply ability.
Make it true.
Make it true. Well, she might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing, except for the fact that, no, I'd be giving her too much credit. I'm not gonna go there. It's fine. Sayori is just too much of an airhead. It's not like she's had to compensate her entire life and her entire existence and everything else and try to deal with a bunch of crap of people getting in her face and getting in her way, and she's had to adjust to a ton of things. And
it's not like she's been oppressed by her gender role or her position in her family, or let's say the fact that her parents are dead and she's had to do everything on her own since she accidentally killed them.
It's not like she's probably gotten, a lot of, wow, you're really smart for a girl.
For a girl.
For a girl. God, I hate that.
Mm-hmm. You're so smart for a girl. And going,
You're so capable for a girl.
Wow, you did that really well for a girl. I've gotten so much of that in my life. Wow, you're really strong for a girl. You're not strong in general. So that's the thing is okay, so I just want to frame this really quick. So going, you're really strong for a girl can be like, wow, I'm really strong for my demographic. That means I'm great. I've done really well for my demographic. But it means you're not really strong in general. You're just really strong for a girl. Yeah. So it excludes you from the generalized experience of things. And while some people can say it in genuineness of going, wow, you are stronger than any girl I have ever seen ever, and that is amazing. Then there are other people that are being like, you're so strong for a girl. Being like, yeah, but it's only for a girl. Even my own dad is of the opinion that that the best woman athlete in the world will never be able to compete with the best male athlete or man athlete in the world. And like, he really just has this opinion that women just are biologically different than men in your XY dichotomy. And that those who are women will never be as athletically or physically capable or able-bodied as men in general. Like, your statistics are always going to favor men, period. And it just irritates me.
I mean, I've never had that conversation with my brother in regards to going, like, they have really had conversations about where, you know, you have high-performing women and they get paid less and they get less education and they get less, basically, work. So, of course, in a lot of ways, to me, I get frustrated going, men are better because you have more work that you do and you have more setup and more expectation that men basically are going to be sporty, and sport is important for boy. Men do sport. Girl do sport, though, is a little weird.
I was going to say,
and then also
sport
they get
only
less support
when she's young, and, you know, then she's going to clearly move on to other things, or if she does, she'll have to go into the women's league.
Yep.
Girl can do co-ed sport when she's young, and then she must move from baseball to softball, because that's what women play.
Which is what happened to me when I was a kid, and I was incredibly fucking angry about it, because what I wanted to do was I wanted to play baseball. I did not want to play softball.
The rules are actually a little different.
Just a bit.
No, it's the same game.
No.
If it was the same game, why would you have a different name? And different equipment.
And different, and also different balls, actually.
That's an equipment.
I know, but I like being very specific.
It's an equipment.
A ball.
Quote, slice
2020. A ball is an equipment. All right, here we go. Sarge knows exactly what she's doing.
I see.
What are you doing?
Take good care of her, okay? Because clearly she belongs to you. Like, she has made it real clear that you are the only one she really cares about in here. That the rest of us can be like second string friends, but we're never going to make it to first chair like you are. And it's just, since you have that great and profound responsibility of being her caretaker, as well as her favorite person and most important friend, please just take good care of her, okay? Because clearly she annoys you so hard that you do just butt in and take care of her. So just do it well, all right?
Oh my god, I'd rather eat tax.
I would hate to see her get herself hurt. It's real important that, you know, she never be hurt. Because, like, you know, sweet little snowflakes like Sayori just don't deserve pain caused by others. I mean, or by themselves. Or just in general. You know, it was tragic enough when she accidentally killed her parents. But I'm not supposed to know about that. I'm just nosy in the way that I know about everyone's personal lives. And I'm going to know a ton about yours real soon, honey.
Okay, that makes two of us.
Oh, really? You can be interested in my life?
I know. They're like, why would I? I appreciate you needing to know about me because I'm fantastic and marvelous, and everyone will get to know about me in regards to like a college literature class, and I will be in college 306, and everyone will love me, and it will be great.
Yes. I say that makes two of us who think that Sayori should not hurt herself because she's an idiot. Oh.
Yeah, pretty much. You can count on me. I'm just going to be more in her face, which is to say not at all than ever.
You can count on me to occasionally get so annoyed with her that I will, in fact, correct her egregious and irritating missteps.
Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot, and I kind of feel nauseous, and I don't really like it. And I just really wish that it didn't happen. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. Oh my god! Regardless of what you say, your actions, the things, the voice that you choose to use, regardless of this thing that is a part of you as a person, you're a good president if you just kept your mouth shut. Holy flying fuck, that's so awful!
So I was gonna say, this is one of those languages things where people can take it a few different ways, but it doesn't necessarily mean it is that way. In the same way that some people can use things without understanding the internalized prejudice that comes with them. Okay, so sometimes you'll say something and it does have an internalized prejudice attached to it that you're unaware of, that you don't realize that it's either discriminatory or limiting or whatever it is. So in this case of going, she is such a genuine person, really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. We're saying her words don't matter, and how she uses them doesn't matter. Now, it can't, because she hasn't said, I don't make a good president.
Nope.
So we're not saying, regardless of her opinion of myself making a good president or not. She's just said, I don't have good people skills. And so if she had said, I don't think I make a good president, we could say, regardless of what she says, and meaning we have a different opinion about whether or not she makes a good president. But we're literally saying, regardless of the language and words she uses, which reminds me of when my dad checked out my YouTube channel. And Dad, if you ever come back here and you hear this, this is how I felt. And he said, well, I just wasn't very interested in the commentary or the game or what was going on, but it was just so cute to hear my little girl talking.
Yeah.
And so it was like, regardless of what you say, I don't care what you say or what it means or what weight it has or anything else. It's just good that you're talking. And in her case, it's she can be a good president even though her words are shit, is what this feels like.
And there's also some level, at least that I will extrapolate on, that annoyed me when I heard about it, was going like, wow, you are really saying that about your grown-ass woman daughter.
Woman child. Yeah, not child literally, but the child you produced who is now a grown woman.
That's what you're going to say. I hear my little girl talking.
And it was just so good to hear my little girl talking.
I don't care about anything else. I don't care about your personality or what you do or what your interests are or the things you find to be important. It's just cool to know that you're still around and you still are making noise with your mouth. That's adorable. Like, it's fine. I've been deeply irritated by that for a while. Anyway, if I could only get the chance to talk to her a little more,
then
God damn
it would be less dramatic than talking to everyone else in this whole entire club.
Because, you know what? Talking to everybody in this entire club is really fucking tiring. And at least I could have somebody to talk to rather than sitting here and trying to find any possible excuse or chance to go sleep off in a corner. Even though I might do that anyway.
Again, this experience of Monika going, I'm going to share with you personally about my insecurities, but everyone else is literally right there. Like, I mean, we know that Yuri ran off to do something, but we don't know how far away she went. And the other two are really right by. Like, Natsuki and Sayori are right here in earshot in this tiny little classroom. And I don't say tiny, but it is a small classroom, based on the fact that it's only 5 desks wide. You know?
Yeah.
Like, that's not a huge classroom.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is 5. Okay, I was like,
okay.
I counted once and then I miscounted. So.
That's okay. I just thought it was kind of like, I was like suddenly like, did I catch that? I did get it right. Yes. I actually have practiced really hard at like group counting because sometimes that's easier for people with like dyslexia, dyscalculia to do than it is to count individual ones. And group counting is sort of learning to see shapes that go together that create a number, such as sets of 3, sets of 5, sets of 7.
Right.
And then you identify them in those like dice patterns and things like that, instead of going, I will count each individual item.
Right.
And so that one.
Right.
I love this though. She's just like, and then wherever Yuri's run off to, she's just loud enough. Okay, everyone. But yeah, that she just did a personal share in front of 2 of the group members, so it wasn't really that personal anyways, except for everyone now knows.
Right.
Or at least 2 of them do. It's just about time for us to leave because we only have this classroom scheduled for our designated club hours that were registered when I applied for a club, and we cannot use it longer than that without applying for special dispensation for specific activities or extensions for intentional use. So, how did y'all feel about sharing those poems? It was a lot of fun. Sayori runs from wherever she is, throws her chair on the floor, standing up with enthusiasm. Poof! Appears in front of you. So much fun! I must make it so you can see me while I'm talking. It's really important.
I'm right here.
All right, Yuri shoves her out of the way, stands exactly where she was standing. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was all right. Well, mostly.
Splat, How about you?
Huh?
Oh, we know that everyone else is waiting on their opinion, and I love this idea that they all show up on the same side. So
Uh-huh.
you really do have this, Yuri just kicks Sayori out, Natsuki just kicks Yuri out. We'll just be right in this spot of your vision. Pep! Just hip check out of the way. Hello, I will speak next.
Excuse me, whoop! I boob check. Whoop-bam!
I just kaiju out of the way.
Honestly, we have to find out in the next one. So thank you very much, guys, then for joining us. So if we have good feelings the next time, perhaps you should like, comment, and subscribe. And
Yes.
perchance share our videos if you had a good time with us. Other than that, though, if you'd like to support us more directly, please feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or Patreon. We got some links in the description down below. And other than that, I have been Scandal.
And Splat is an endless void of eating Twinkies. So yeah, so
Right.
helping us with Splat's Twinkie habit would be lovely.
That'd be great.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you.
Bye!